What's up, everybody? That's right here with more Final Fantasy 16. Last time we did a bunch of fucking side quests. Today we're gonna do more side quests, and then probably finish out the hunts. We're gonna do one right now. And we have the dragons, the last one we have to take care of. And then I'm gonna probably try to retry one of the early stages so I can beat a boss without taking damage. It should be easy at this level if you take on like an early level boss. Gizmo Luke, alright. Rank A should be easy. There's something else we have to do. What was it? Oh, one of the trials. But whichever one we do, I'm gonna probably try for somebody where I have like most of their shit maxed out on. It should either be Garuda or Shiva. I think I have most of Shiva's stuff maxed. Well, I have Diamond Dust maxed. I don't have her other ones maxed out, so maybe I'll do Garuda's again. That's the one I started with, or tried out, but couldn't get it. But I also am a couple levels higher. Oh my god. I'm not paying attention, I'm talking too much. The attack was very delayed. I was also thinking maybe I should master Judgment Bolt and use that over Aerial Blast. I do like the Aerial Blast because it will help me with the stagger and does like continuous damage. I think Judgment Bolt will end up doing more damage in the long run. I cannot dodge this bitch very well. I deserve that. Wrong attack. Of course, she jumped right when I did it, so I didn't hit her. Yeah, it did not go very well, but she's dead.
Rest in peace.
Alright. Then we do have one more side quest. I don't know why I went out this far. Here in Halfcombe, it was Makefield Mickelberg. Oh, this was the what's his name's quest? Cyril's. Where am I going? This way.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
I'm assuming after we finish this one, we'll get another signboard. We're still missing two. And he did give us an item, like that Phoenix Down item to wear, so I'm assuming we'll get some kind of sign.
Good girl.
Doo-doo-doo. Damn it.
Might this be Nickelberg?
Whoops. Mickelberg. I don't think we've been in here. I think it was locked when we came through this area originally.
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here? Ah. Did you too heed the call? Heed the call? No,
This guy looks pale as shit.
I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you. Is that so? What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
They drank the Kool-Aid.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna get there and he's gonna be like brainwashed too.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety.
Oh,
He sent me to find
seems
you.
fine.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill, much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers.
So maybe he's getting brainwashed.
They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I too swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... it is different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
The fuck was that?
Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here. Beneath the flood. Oh no.
Well, that's fantastic.
There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready.
I missed one guy. Always one.
What now?
Oh wow, it's an elevator here. I was kind of thinking there was because I saw like the little blue dots on the floor. That reminded me of one. Oh great, an iron giant, of course.
We meet again.
Titus.
I've killed your kind before.
Fuck that up. It's timed it. Ooh. Hey, finally over 100,000. Way over too.
Nice try.
Oh shit. I meant to bring him down. Oh well.
That's better. You're finished.
Oh shit. It's the Undying guy.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did.
I like how that one chick was turning into Koshik there praying.
Plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. Duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment. Even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
I had a feeling they were going to be all Akashic when he said they're saved. So I guess I'll kill you later. Because you're squeaking, it's my dog playing with her toy. I've asked them to take us back here automatically.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Are you buying or selling? Of course.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, That is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Okay, well that quest isn't too long. Not bad. Yep, I figured you were gonna get a sideboard. I just didn't know what it was gonna say on it. Clay Hearth. Oh my god, I gotta work Yalcum from that. Oh shit. I can make the final defensive piece then. Very nice. I might actually do that then before I take on the dragon. But first, we have a quest over here. This one I held off on because I figured it's gonna be a little long. Last time we were here, Libor like saved some kids so everyone found out he was a bear. And the town was gonna go to shit again, so I'm sure it's gonna continue that.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
You really don't get a chance to escape from that shit, huh? Once it comes, you're like,
quite another. The town
if you're not a bear, you're like, I guess you get turned right away.
We need to evacuate. There's no time to
Can't
lose.
hang.
Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
All right.
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
Hey guys, need your help.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
True.
If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
Right.
Useless.
Let's speak to Lord Furder.
Oh yeah, everybody's just standing around like, what?
What's Lubor raving about now?
Like, why should we listen to him?
Lord Furder.
After we finish this quest, we should get the last sign that we need, the trophy.
About the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted. The bloody fools. Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves. It's you who should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go ahead. Yeah.
Yes!
Come on then.
Lubor.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Fucked up now. They're like, oh shit, we hit the kids. Whoops.
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist!
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
Let me wipe off my tears.
Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
For Dalamil. Alright, let's go fuck up some Akashic.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Oh, it's kind of far. Nice. Go right up to it.
There it is. The flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
Oh, nice. They're all lined up too. Perfect.
Can't leave a single one alive.
Oh, I did that way too early. Damn it. Somebody keeps protecting him at the last second. Did I not pick up the other guy? That was weird. Oh my god, he still didn't die. God, you want to dodge correctly, bro? Oh, I fucked that up. Good job, Torgal.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalamil and see how the others fared.
I'm sure they're fine. Happy endings for all, except for Theo.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubor, about the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
And all's well that ends well there. Jesus. Some of these storylines I'm just not too invested in. It's main story or no story. Yep, there's our last item board. I should get an achievement now. I think. Yep, there's the last one. Nice. Alright. 2 quests left. And I think we just have to turn those in. I guess we'll go try to fuck up that damn dragon. Or, yeah, I guess we'll do the dragon.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Of course he has.
Or since we're here, maybe I'll just do the trial, get it over with. We'll see.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Porter's Alder as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his. But yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Nice.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Guess we're not done here yet.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with a caching?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man!
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company are you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal!
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw!
Once more onto the breach.
That may take a while to work out. Not so subtle
Shall we
cough.
begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Myquill. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
that it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall, and there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Yeah, something else for the wall. Nice. I'm actually almost done with these quests. I'm still missing quite a few things for the wall. Maybe we're gonna get one from Gav too.
What do you think that thing is?
And maybe we'll get something for finishing all the hunts from Nectar, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I've done everything in the game, so... Unless you do get to them finishing all the Chrono Trials. But I'm not sure about that. Alright. Anyways, let's turn in this last quest.
It was no trouble at all.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
There you go.
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Now will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Okay. Actually, I want to yeah, let's turn it in. I'll come back to that stone. Oh shit, do I actually have enough to get the last thing?
How may I help you today, Clive?
Tell me I don't have to finish everything? Oh wow, I don't. Alright, we're about to get another trophy. I also didn't read this one last time. If the Dragon Galley captain I shared a table with last night is to be believed, word of your exploits has made its way across the seas to the great continent. What is more, she claims that there are those who would see you flourish, herself being one of such women. Gareth. Every epic starts with a single word, every symphony a single note. This is but the beginning, and forever shall your legend be told. Forever shall your legacy be sung. Alright, this is the last scroll too. And Fallen Enigma, like, what's that for?
All yours.
Careful whisper. Boom, done.
Come again. I may have more for ya.
Oh shit, I forgot there's still 2 quests in the missive.
I was just about to go in.
Dude, I think this dude likes her. Yeah, with me being head of the family and all.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
He's just a Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are, after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
It's kind of a nice story too, like how far they've come. Because when Clive and Gav first met, Gav didn't really like him. He's like, you know, I don't
may have had one too
disappoint
many.
Sid, you know.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Winter mead. Hey. Yeah, I figured Clive was gonna give it. Not Clive. Gav was gonna give us something.
Do you think they'll come back?
All right, let me go ahead and make this last accessory.
So, what'd it be?
Oops. Sons of Ouroboros. Yeah, HP goes down, but defense goes up, so I think that's probably more worth it.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Okay, that's all done. Perfect.
Fine.
First the skies.
Alright, let's go get these last two. I'm assuming these are the last two, but who knows?